Papa Boalo. Hi. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out a way to schedule ads. So I realized going in other streams that it was very difficult to maintain watching a stream when the ads pop up. But there used to be a way that you could manually do the ads, and I'm not sure if you still can. Ads manager automatically? No. Now I gotta find it. How you doing today? Or on YouTube? When's that a thing? It's actually just if you don't have a subscription. So since you're a subscriber, you don't get any ads. Oh, you're not supposed to get any ads. At least there was a time where that was broken too. Um, but yeah, usually if you're not a subscriber, you get ads when you click on the stream for the first time when you're coming in, and then like they pop up throughout the stream like every hour. And I just realized that I had automatic ads on, which were like 5 minutes worth of ads every hour, and it was not supposed to be that high. 3 minutes at the most, because that's when if you manually run your 3 minutes of ads, then you don't run into mid stream ads. Mm. The only thing I can see is that you can like manually schedule them, but you can't like manually start them. Go over here so I can see my camera. Okay, well, this says every 60 minutes. I just don't want to be like in the middle of a game and then an ad starts. And that's the only way I can see how to schedule it. So I'm going to do that for now. But at least then I know when ads will be disabled. Enable or disable ad notifications. I don't even know what game to play today. What game should I play? City Skylines, maybe? Usually by the time I go live, I have a game figured out. Not today. Yes? I think I can make that happen. I just haven't played in a little bit. Epic Games Launcher. Okay, well, hopefully this fixes some stuff. Watching the NFL on Sunday? Is the Super Bowl this weekend or next weekend? It's got to be this weekend, right? Yeah. We'll see. Wasn't really thinking about it. Nobody made Super Bowl plans. Yeah. You guys going anywhere for Super Bowl? A Super Bowl? Super Bowl? All right, well, we'll figure out in a minute when the ads are going live. And my Gaiden didn't open. Let's see if it works now. Now it's working. All right. City Skylines. Most of your friends are? Dang. Spider-Man 2 is available now. I'll get it at some point, maybe when it's on sale and I have time to play it. Spider-Man 1 was a lot of fun. It was one of the few games that I've like 100%ed. So usually I don't play like, well, I'll beat the whole game usually, but usually I don't like get all the little trophies and little missions on the side. But I did this time. Let me change my screen. Which one is this one? Is this the cat one? I want to play the cat one. This is not the cat one. This is the original one. But I did build like a whole stadium district out here. So this was fun, but do I want to play this one? Maybe I do. Cat like meow? Yep. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. Let's load that one. We got Food Dale and then Food Coin. Or Caterpillar. It could have been, but nah. Cat as in Le Cat. Le Cat. Those are totally random too. I did this whole side on over here, and then I was like, okay, maybe I'll start building this way. And then I was like, nah, actually I want to build over here. So I built this little tail by accident. And then I built all this, and then I zoomed out at the end, and I was like, oh shoot, it's a cat. Sometimes it'd be like that. Heavy traffic ban over here. Oh, let me change my game name. See the cat again. There you go. There's the cat. Complete accident. That's how all the best things happen, right? Garbage piling up over here. Maybe I'll put another garbage truck out here. There's a landfill here. What I could do... I just don't remember, like, the flow of how I made all this stuff, so... Hopefully I don't ruin what I had already, like, mentally planned out, but... Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna put more trash over here. I don't have money for an incineration plant. We're gonna do that. And then we'll zone some more of this. This and this. They're all coming out of here and going this way. Hopefully somebody comes out this way too. Meow. Gary hit him with the meow meow meow. Okay. Landfills and cemeteries have a limited capacity, it says. Thank you. No more room. This needs to be emptied. But where does it go is the question. Do I have more landfills over here? Not currently. But we could. It's technically out of city limits, but we could fit it here. What are these buildings? A fish stick factory? I'm guessing they don't want pollution. But I may have no other choice. How much do I need to save for an incinerator? Just a little bit more. So let me just put an incinerator over there. In like 2 seconds when I have enough money. There we go. And we'll just do one more over here. Oh, forgot I don't have enough money. You really have a cat town with a fish sticks factory. Isn't that crazy? We couldn't have thought it up any better. Alright, these guys are having garbage problems, but I think it should be fine eventually. Because we do have the new garbage place. Okay. We're going to need some new residential pretty soon. You can probably build out this way. I can probably build out this road coming down. Okay. There is a little bit of room here. Let's figure out these roads. Do I want to do more one-ways is the question. Why not? What did I do? 2-lane one-ways. And then a big 4-lane one-way down the middle. Let's do 3-lane one-ways this way. Did I connect that correctly? I think I did. Okay, and then I would go one-ways here too. There's cars going through. I don't know where they're going, but they're going through. I think we're just going to put like 2 big roads down the middle and call it a day. To the black hole. I guess so. I don't want a median though. Let's do this. Grass. Yeah, that works for me. All right, let's put some housing. We're going to put shops over here. Shops in the middle. And instead of more industry, we're going to put offices. Sure, that's fine. Would you live here? The worm in the space-time continuum. We got a timber box, soccer stadium, crematorium, water treatment plant. I'm sure I could use the water treatment plant right about now. Very, very soon. So let's pause. Also, we got a lot of money from that. Not enough workers, apparently. Is it easy to go from here to here? Maybe not. We don't have a ton of access. I'm wondering if I can build a road, build an exit here, and then build like a giant bridge that goes over and across. And then like here. Find out in a little bit. What does this do again? Water treatment. So I want this to be treatment stuff. Pumping station from rivers and lakes. Where do I empty everything? Here? Got it. I could actually put it here. I think that's good. Treatment has improved. We do need a little bit more of a pump. I would live here if the rent was good. I think that's what it would probably come down to. Who needs workers? Not enough workers. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can just build. I can do forestry over here. I think I'm going to try to just build an exit. And just see what happens. So we can do this. Actually, we will build the cloverleaf because we can start building that way. Actually, all of that space can be taken up too. But I think we're going to build this separately from all of this. That's not going to be connected. Just trying to think, like, do I want to build it at this angle? I think that would probably be the easiest. If I just build it, like, here somewhere, and we can get rid of most of this bend on the highway. And those cars can fend for themselves. It's like Cali weather over there? Good question. I'll take a look in a second. Which way does the exit go? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's build it like that. Poor cars, no road. Let me see if I can find the details of the weather. Because it's there somewhere. I just forget where. City statistics? No. Leisure. Natural resources. Traffic routes. Terrain tourism. Forget where it shows it. Asking because I see palm trees. Oh, you're right. Does that count as forestry? Does palm trees count as forestry? There's regular trees in between them, too. It does call it a forest. And then I put this right on top of all of the ore that was available. But I think this kind of stuff is a lot more useful, like, at the beginning. Because then it runs out eventually. It's giving Georgia, I think. See if there's any peaches around. Okay. I had a good nap, by the way. Now I'm finally awake. How's my toll booth doing? Looking like Jersey. Trying to figure out if I want to do a toll booth here too. You look refreshed. Indeed. Some of this for your that. Okay, now here's the big one. Can we build it? Oh, I guess I don't really want a whole highway here. Can start building a regular road. I'll take it to about there. I want it to merge eventually. Make this a 6-lane. And from here, we're going up. Not exactly what I meant to do. Let's try that again. I guess we don't really need the grass. We're going up. How high up? As high as we can go. It's already bridged. Okay, we're kind of high here. Let's go a little higher. And go far enough to the right. Take 3. see if there's just enough room. Okay, we got it. We got it, we got it. Dude, Food is a civil engineer. Alright, I think I can just move this a little bit. I think we can do it, and we only have to remove one little building. Okay. However, this was a one-way. So I think I need to make this both ways, otherwise it makes no sense. No, I guess you could come this way. You would just have to go all the way around. And there's no real way to get through here. Okay, maybe I will make this... two ways. But I want to expand it like on that side. So I don't want to upgrade it and then have like the left side become... You know, like if I go down the middle here, then this side all gets wiped out. So maybe I'll just make a one-way coming this way. Woohoo, bridge. To Terabithia? What was I cooking? That's what I want to know. What was I cooking? Four lane one way and there's 2 lanes. It's so bright from that direction. I can't see. Okay, so 3 lanes coming this way. I was holding my breath. I could just flip this. And then continue the one way coming this way. So let me do that. Okay, so we're gonna do upgrade road, and we just want to flip these. Okay. Now, we want to build a one-way coming off of this. And I think I just have to bulldoze these. Yep, just bring this all the way down until we get to here. Distance is too short. Alright, well, let's bulldoze this then. We will simply do that. Can you turn left from here? That looks like all of them go left, but I want them to be able to go straight into here as well. U-turn? Yeah. That's not what I was planning, though. I want them to be able to go through here. But I don't know if this is, like, just that direction, or if this counts as the left turn. Because it might just count as a left turn. The bridge is already being used. No electricity issues over here. Let's build some kind of... We don't have enough for a plant. It is New Jersey after all. Dang. Alright, hopefully that's enough electricity. I've never really figured out how to use the hydropower plant properly. What's going on here? The roads do not make sense. Let's put a couple parks in or something. Seems boring over here. We fit one of these? Yeah, bounty house. Is there enough room for a carousel? Nope. I feel like I'm going to have to figure out a way to get a subway through this. Parks and Rec. Someone say Parks and Rec. Let's just put one here. It's not going to take up too much space, but it'll make the people happy. Alright, how are we doing on schools? Schools are looking... They're hitting capacity, and also there's not that much over here. We're good on this side. How's this looking? People getting on the bridge? I guess we don't really want, or I guess need, so I'm trying to think of like on the other city that I had, there's like a weird thing with like, I didn't think there needed to be an intersection where like people actually had to stop, but they did. So I don't want to actually change this. This is one way. This should just be one way. There we go. We got some direct activity. I actually just upgrade this to a highway. Oh, didn't want to do that. Two-way. I forgot the highways were only one way. Let me go back and make this 6 lanes. Apologies to the citizens. That one's on me. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll see if this gets backed up at all. So far it's going to be okay, I think. Let me see how this turn works. Looks like they're not having a ton of fun. This is the only way to get through. Maybe I need another intersection. Just going across if possible. Why couldn't I do that here? Maybe the road was too small. It's a 3-lane, maybe there's not enough room. Okay, let's just do 2 lanes then. It is going to be rough for people to get through, but they'll have to figure it out. Well, the left turn does let them get straight through. But now people can get through here if they want as well. I should have made it. Where's the one way that way? Let's do one here. I'll put one there. Maybe I'll just remove this one. Now this is getting way backed up. Wait, why are people turning around from here? What is the use case of this? People that are coming down this way and they can't get back out that way? Because this was all flowing in that direction before. So I suppose that makes sense. So instead, let's make this one so that they don't have to come all the way back around to turn around. They can just go straight through. That will prevent this from getting blocked up a little bit. Okay, that looks okay, I think. Just a lot of trucks in tight spaces. Just a lot of people coming through that way. Traffic jams over here. These parked cars. He's trying to leave out of this intersection. Is it finally time to go ahead and make this available? Straight across. Let's take a look at the rest of traffic. It's good enough. Do I need one here too? Did I have one there before? Maybe I did. But this is pretty light. Anybody coming out of here is kind of going this way. But now they should be able to opt into taking that exit. Okay. See if it's still backed up. Yeah. I just worry if I put something here, this will all slow down, because I feel like that's what I had before. It's also kind of what's happening here. But why are these people, like, I think these people are trying to go out here, exit that way, but why wouldn't they just go this way? Should I try it? See if that changes anything. A lot of people going from like here through there. And is that two-way? Nobody going that way, but do I make this a two-way? What if we got crazy and did that? Let's do that. Are you occupied? What's even here? Police station, firehouse. Medium road. Can I maybe upgrade this to a 3-lane? Could. And this one. I don't know if that actually helps. Let's see. I think it did a little bit. Let's do this one and this one too. What up, Greg? The only thing better than dude food is dude food after dude has gotten food. Dude. I agree. Where can I achieve this build? I could also be bold and just connect this straight through. Because where are all these people going? Kind of going that way. But again, there's not like that many people coming this way. Oh, there's people filtering that way now too, so I think we're okay. I'm feeling okay-ish about this. What food did I get, you may ask? Outback's New York strip. Ooh, how was that? Did it hit? Well, let's just make this a 6-lane, because why not? I don't know if there's lights at the intersection, or do you have to add those? It just has to do with, like, the type of road you use, I guess. Like, these automatically have them. These ones don't. I think anything that comes out of this tab, this first one, the small roads, I think all of these do not have intersections. But all of the medium and large roads do, I think. That's the only pattern I could figure out. And then I remember, like, for a while trying to figure out how to add lights, but I couldn't do it. So I think that's the only way you can actually have the lights, is to use the bigger roads. Is this full? This is emptying. Hang on. This one's emptying. 73% full. Alright, how are we doing on hospitals? Healthcare is good. Death care, cemetery usage. I only have 2. Don't necessarily need to use my resources on it right now. Let's do an elder care on this side. Child health center. Maybe do a couple of these. We do have availability for a crematorium now. One here and here. Cemetery, we're okay for now. Is this the big police station? We don't have one. And... oh, fire station, I mean. About as good as knowing Manny Ramirez is coming to the show. How do you feel about Ramirez and Clemens? Feels pretty good. One of my first baseball games, if not my very first, was MVP 05. Manny Ramirez on the cover. Boston Red Sox were like kind of the whole theme of that game, so Manny Ramirez was like a big part of my original baseball fandom, I could say. So I'm feeling good about that. That feels cool. Clemens, I don't really, like, I never watched Clemens pitch, so I don't really care about him too much. But it's cool to have him in the game, I think. What do you think about the rest of the trailer? And what are your opinions on those players? Some of these cars make me nervous. Yeah, some of them just like kind of stop in the intersection, wait and go. But, you know, 'tis New Jersey, so... what kind of landmark can we put here? Reader's Library. We'll put that somewhere else later on. Where are the baseball fields? Only cost $6,000. Put it in the corner. Suburban American football field. It feels like kind of small to me. We'll build out the rest of that cat later on. The cat looks like a dog now. Looks like a pug. Interesting how Clemens pitches, since I don't think he had either of the meta pitches, sinker or cutter. I feel like anybody who didn't have those pitches, they just kind of hand them at least one of them. So that would be my guess, is that eventually they'll get one. Oof, oof. But it'll also be interesting if they're able to build out more of a meta, which I feel like we've said for a while, but not expected to be the case. But actually, now that I say that, whatever goat difficulty or whatever they called it, I feel like a new difficulty could shake things up that way if it's like really, really fast and it turns out really, really fast fastballs become valid. But it's not that, it's never been that like hard fastballs are easy to hit or something like that. It's just like a good sinker has always been harder to hit than a fastball, because you can always shape the meta around like relative success. So like if the best thing that you have available is a really hard fastball, then yeah, maybe everybody scores more, but it's all relative, so everybody scores more. Versus like a sinker maybe causes everybody to score less, but that's because it's just better than a fastball. Like if a fastball was better than a sinker, then maybe everybody just scores more. Pitchers change pitches over time, so for all I know, he might have thrown one of them at some point. Also true. I certainly don't know the answer to that. What do they give me? A solar panel? Solar power plant? And we do need some more electricity, so... Those houses over there? There are houses over there. I'll put it over here. And... just do a little bit of that. I don't know if anybody's actually going to build here, so maybe I do have to build a little bit of power connection. People getting sick over here? What kind of pollution? Shouldn't be anything crazy. We did box them in with, like, offices and stuff. Don't mind throwing sinkers and sliders from Mariano Rivera, knowing he did have them at one point in his career. Yeah, absolutely. Who's a good example of someone who just got handed pitches so that they could be viable? Trying to think, like Pedro Martinez, they gave him a sinker. I think he threw a two-seam in real life. I could be wrong about that. But I don't think they ever gave him a cutter, right? And Pedro's like still not that good pitcher from what I remember in the game. He never quite fits the meta. I thought there was some cool stuff in there. Ambush hitting will be interesting. It doesn't seem like a completely new interface, but probably gives you some like bonuses for kind of guess pitches or something like that. Alright, we gotta do something about this. You know what we'll do is we will add, where there's no intersection, we're gonna add a one-way. One-way 4-lane road. Just from here to here. And we're gonna get rid of this one. This is what I was worried about earlier. This is the flow of traffic there. But now these people, they don't have to go all the way down to take a U-turn, so they can just go here. And that traffic keeps flowing. And now all of this doesn't need to be stuck anymore. Okay, that seems helpful for now. Different pitch mixes. All of his cards have fastball, slider, some kind of changeup. The last two pitches being a combination of curve, sweeping curve, cutter, and sinker, depending on the card. Okay. I didn't realize he had some of the cutters. That's cool. You got some different options for him. This bridge is getting backed up a decent amount. Maybe if this wasn't connected. No, it needs to be because you have to be able to go from here to here. You had, his 99 from 21 to 23 had all had cutter. Oh, really? Did they have cutter and sinker? Disbelief there's 91 from a 22 wasn't a Red Sox card. There was one year where they like trolled us with a bunch of those, right? Like every like milestone or something that would come out would be of like a team that the player like barely played for. Let's do another fire station back here. In fact, let's do a fire headquarters. Might do a police headquarters back there too. Is this a whole headquarters? Oh, okay, I'll just do a station. That's just a regular firehouse. We'll pop in a police station once I have 12,000. Right next door. I'll drop one over here too. Doesn't say there's a high crime rate or anything, but it's not really close to any of these. Do you have two subsections of this one city? Kind of. Which one is more residential? All of this is like high density residential, so more like a downtown area. And then this is like the suburbs here. And then this is like the industrial area. You can kind of see from here. The light green is suburban. Dark green is city. And if we zoom in, you can kind of see the scape. City skylines, if you will. Why is it always raining? I don't know. Maybe it's that California life. Like how it's looking. Thank you, thank you. Here's all the pollution for you. Hiding away in the corner. And then after that, we're going to build this area. We're going to turn it into forest industry. I guess we can add some districts over here. I'll add one district here. District 12, if you will. 22, 99 Griffey was a Reds card. 99 Pujols was with the Angels. So somebody who likes the Cardinals and can't stand the red, this upset me immensely. Yeah, they were big trolling that year. Actually, I'm probably going to make that into 2 different zones. Because there's like a little industrial thing here. What I've kind of found is that, like, these 3 bars in the bottom, green, blue, and orange, where it tells you kind of what you need. So this is saying, like, we have demand for industry or offices. I feel like leaving that a little bit higher is a little bit better, because otherwise you just run into issues of having too many places with not enough people to work there. So just keep the residential need lower. And you have enough people, and then I think that's a little bit better. But right now, we need some more schools. High school's okay, university's good, public library. We could use some public libraries. We need another elementary school. See how it looks in a little bit. Yeah, I guess the high density area still needs a little bit more. If I could, I would put one like in here somewhere. Maybe I can squeeze one in. In the last place, though, I had too many schools. If you can believe it. Why are all these people forced to stop? Should I get rid of this intersection? It's not really backed up right now, so I think I'm just going to leave it. This one, however, is backed up. Let's do the same thing. So let's take this out. Just put in one here. Can I do the same thing here? I can't get rid of this because there's like a fire station and a police station here. Nobody's letting him go. I'm going to leave that for now. Yeah, there's good stuff in the trailer. Who knows if the game will be good? It always comes down to the execution. Which sometimes is there and sometimes is not. So, we'll see once we get our hands on it. I will be streaming it. So, I expect at least a couple months of streams, I would assume, from that game, and we'll see what happens. These guys are all trying to go here. I think I'm okay with that. One other possibility is I could do kind of a ramp straight into here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm trying to think. If I were to go here, build straight up. Yeah, this is kind of blocked by this intersection, so maybe not. Well, maybe I could go like this. not helping there. How high do I have to go? I kind of boxed myself in here. What I could have done, though, at some point, was I could have elevated something. And just, like, kind of crossed over these. But it's too late for that, I think. Trying to think of a way, if there's a way to, like, hop over this, get into here. Just for people coming straight off the highway. Because this is starting to get gross. That's starting to be a problem. Oh yeah, this is all the way backed up to here. Definitely have to do something about this. Cult leader? Okay. Apparently this is one way going this way. What if I go one way that way and make this one now? It doesn't solve my problems. What if I go straight through here? This goes over. No. Ugh. All these, like, just trying to think of the path is, like, twisting around in my head. I don't want to move on before I solve this, because, like, this is getting backed up all the way through the ramp. And this is getting all the way backed up to here, which is crazy. I guess in the meantime, I could just do big road this way. I want to make it curved, just for fun. See if anybody actually wants to take that road. It wouldn't make sense to leave coming out this way, but going in could work. So I could make this like one way coming out. Except that these people would have to in from there. Doesn't solve my problems either. Thank you. Well, this one actually... Nobody's coming this way, right? Nobody's coming here to come this way. So this one, actually, I can elevate this one. Wait. Undo. How many lanes did I have there? 6? We want to keep that. But I don't need to connect this to go that way. I can just elevate. Well, I could force them to, like, go another way. If they want to get out of the city, I could force all the traffic this way. That's not great either. Do I have to keep that? Can I force them somewhere else? Can I force them to do this? Is that dumb? Let's try it. It could be dumb. Could be dumb, but is it better or worse? Worth a try. Now that everybody's just kind of merging in. I'm wondering if I can kind of do the same thing here. Kind of make them U-turn. Merge in. Traffic's kind of getting crazy. You have sidewalks? Yeah, I think these sections do have sidewalks. And then most of these have sidewalks. I think some of these I probably made bigger sidewalks, actually. These ones have, like, the grass as well. I do have some money, and I should build a little more out of here. Maybe I make this all rounded. that a thing? If there's too much traffic, the city has to be more walkable. Yeah, the thing is, like, inside, this part's very walkable. All of this is really good traffic-wise. It's just a question of, like, getting in and out. So these parts are really rough. Is the Dude Pier gonna be bigger than Rome? The highways? Yeah, kind of like getting in. This toll booth adds some congestion, and then also trying to get across from here to here is proving to be a problem on both ends. Dude Empire. The Dude Pyre. I see. I see. How you doing, Dan? The Dude Pyre gonna be bigger than Rome? It could be. This dog's looking good, though. It went from a cat to a dog. It's got these little tail things. It reminds me of a Pokemon. 3.5 months till I graduate. Are you big coasting right now? How's the senioritis going? Dudigopolis. Yes. They should both go in that direction. I think we're gonna try to squeeze this in here. Okay, that angle's a little bit better, but we are gonna have to move. School, we'll just move right here. Although now it's in a one-way. Some people are not going to like that. As they've already shown. I don't know why I left so much space in between there. Let's just say it happened. Senioritis gets the best of us. What you been up to, though? Where did that line go? There it is. There we go. Who knew homework took up that much extra time? I've been sleeping like 13 hours a day. Honestly, it's so worth it. Never look back. Okay, let's add some 6 lanes. Right down the middle. Kind of. There we go. We're gonna build suburbs out here? Sure. This will be a burbs. Let's connect it from here for now. I'll see how that goes. It's possible to have senioritis for work at my young age. Yes. Especially when you have to baby everybody else. I'm talking about coworkers, not children. Okay, looking good, looking neat. And let's see what happens. Hopefully the energy grid builds itself over here. Probably connect to the tail in a little bit. When should we start over here? Let's do an elementary school. Do a high school right in that corner just so that those guys have access to it too. I feel like there should be another one pretty close. One here. And let's do the usuals. Whoa. Significant. Alright, we still need a public library. Because we haven't added a single one. Very quickly running out of cash. Balloon tours. Love a good library. How's the college decisions, Dan? Do you have to make a decision this month? Also, how is traffic? I don't see any cars over here. I think the offices got built out. We'll make some more offices over here. And how's traffic doing now? Traffic looks like it got a lot better over here. That completely opened up. This is pretty backed up now, but I could add like another one here. So these people are all trying to go that way. I'm okay with it for now. These guys just need another exit out of the city. Maybe if I move these, I'll do that. If I move these guys over, I can actually get rid of this. And we can add a one-way here. I think that's better. We'll take it. New piece of land available. We'll hold on to that. Don't need it right now. Not enough buyers. Why would that be? People just not going over there? Or would there be like commercial buyers? Because the residential need is low. 2 overeducated workers. 1 overeducated. 2 overeducated. 6 overeducated. I need to turn some of this into office space. In fact, a lot of this probably. Time to redistrict. A lot of businesses are getting nuked, though. That should rebalance the demand a little bit. What do you do about overeducated workers? They're just kind of there. They're getting kind of underpaid. I don't know how it all shakes out, but yeah. One other thing you can do is, and I'll do this right now. Actually, first let me expand this district. Let's make another district here. What you can do is, the office spaces I think are for more educated workers, and then also what I'll do here is make this section a what's it called? Nope, not that. Generic industry, but you can add policies. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word I'm looking for. You can add policies to your district. But how? I forget. Oh, there we go. Policies. We want to do Industry 4.0. So here, new technologies alter the nature of the industrial workforce. Well and highly educated citizens. So you can kind of rebalance it that way. But I don't know if I'm maybe biting off more than I can chew here. We'll see what happens. We're going to have commercial need in a little bit. This is all flowing now. Nobody's really stopping here. There's a little backup here, but actually that backup leads all the way through here. So what I will do is also get rid of this turn. And instead we're going to have one right here. These are starting to get abandoned. But they are starting to require more educated workers. And let's see what I can do about schools. Elementary. here. High school, we definitely need one more somewhere. University still has a lot of availability, but I think we can use one anyway. That's out of city limits. Sure, we'll put it there. Only 11% of citizens have graduated there yet. And so there's not enough educated workers, but I think some of that will move from like these areas where there were overeducated workers. Like there's 3 overeducated workers here, and I think they'll move over that way. Not yet, though. But this is like 6 out of 8, so that's still pretty good. But I will reduce the size. Let me reduce the size of this district a little bit. Just so it's not like too much. You have a mall strip or a car dealership? Yeah, those are probably, they probably fit in to the commercial sections, like these areas. But they're all different kind of things. So there's a corner shop, high school, fancy boutique, drugstore. So it could be, like, they probably are somewhere, but not, like, specifically. Like, I didn't put them down specifically. Yeah, so hopefully these guys start moving. Like, there's 5 well-educated workers here. And hopefully they just, like, move over here to a new job. It's not moving yet. Does it say jobs available? There's 0 jobs available, so they're just not moving. That's the thing. So I think, like, some of these will, like, have to close down or something first, and then they kind of rebuild. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, they said they need some more commercial spaces, so build those over here. I'm going to leave those open, actually, so we can expand. Should I have gone the other way around? Should I make... Well, let's do it this way then. Let's do... I think all the educated workers went here. So let me make this into Holly District. Kind of like it was a second ago. And then instead make Hamilton Hills all of this. So maybe that'll flip naturally now. I think that's better. How many foods can Dude Food fuse if Dude Food can fuse food? Fuse food? Bro is locked in. Fuse food, is that how you cook? Is that what cooking is? Jimmy Butler went to the Warriors and signed a 2-year, $121 million extension. How in the world did he get an extension after all that? That's crazy. How'd you get rid of the pollution? Electrical engineer? I don't know if I got rid of any pollution, to be honest. Like food bending, you know? Oh, I like it. Dude, the last food bender. One more check of the traffic. A lot of people going that way. You know what? Let's just get rid of that one. And we're going to go ahead and build this. So now all these people can go that way. I'd watch that. They should make that a, what's it called? Food Network show. Gordon Ramsay. We just handed him millions and millions of dollars on a platter. Where are these people all going? To the industrial district? There's not that many cars that come through here anymore either, because they all come straight off the highway. Why do they have to stop? They're just making a right turn. What you up to tonight, Jackie? How you feeling about MLB The Show 25? What's the vibes? Apparently we have a lot of money. What to do with it is the question. You need to put another high school down? Maybe that means these people can go to this high school now. Should be fine. It shows up red, but I'm like, there shouldn't be enough. Baseball? I could just build out a road here and make another high school. Out of city limits? I don't think so. We'll just randomly build another high school out here. Cool, they liked that. All right, now these don't have enough educated workers. Didn't they have like a bunch a second ago? All right, what we can do though is add some more industry out here. Which will give us a chance to have less educated workers there. Actually, this can all be added. So they can have the workers over there. And once those start opening up jobs, then that'll leave room for people to move around, I think. See if that works. This is kind of wacky. Let's build this road out. What do we do? Trees on the side, 6-lane road. Down to the coastline. You can pretty much go straight out to here. And I think we'll want to make this 2 ways. In that case, let's make a road come down this way. And then we're only going to upgrade this part. And we'll connect to these. Connect to these. The dog is becoming less dog. Maybe a dog with a backpack or something. Does that do anything? Sure, we'll pretend like that is helpful. Dog Ventures, new township enterprise. I think the marketing will sell itself there. Slope too steep? What's going on here? What kind of slope are we talking about? Alright, so these people have... They took all the uneducated workers. They have 2 highly educated workers. Why? Why didn't they move from these jobs to there? Do they need to push? There's the fire truck. Alright, traffic's flowing okay here, but still congested here, and it's pushed all the way back. Is it time to start making some exits out this way. Oh, it's a little too late for that. I think I need to actually bulldoze some houses. I think that's the only way this is going to work. I don't know if there's any other way. What up, Matt? How you doing, sir? How was work? Do that. We're gonna do... Should I do the regular intersection here? Those. Hopefully some people will just get out of this way, come around that way. This is still a problem. It's backed up all the way to here. That's crazy. Might actually just need a whole intersection at that point. This is flowing way better. This now, I feel like at least people should be able to come across this way, straight up and out of here. Hopefully. Curling for the first time today. Let's go. Let me know if and when Matt's here. That's fun. Do you know people that are that do curling? Other than Matt, I mean, like, do you know people in person? IRL? Alright, these people still don't have the educated workers. Let's redistrict a little bit. Hamilton Hills will come out a little farther. But some of these businesses might just have to fail. I don't really know. I don't really know what would have to happen here. Because it didn't rebalance the way that I thought it would. We need more people. I do after today sign up for a class that was supposed to have 16, but only 2 signed up. Oh no. And then what happens? Oh, those cars just went right through that car. Just means more ice time for you. True. Not enough educated workers for the pharmacy. These guys are going to go abandoned pretty soon. It says operating normally, though. And there's people over here with highly educated, well-educated, like 4 over-educated workers, and then like all this got abandoned. And they have all these extra workers. They're going to go for these jobs. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Were they just paying better? I don't want to knock these down yet. I want to see, do they get repopulated? Water. We're going to need some more water pretty soon. Let's throw a treatment plant in. How about this place? How much? Well-educated people here. Interesting. See if anybody rebuilds in those spots. We'll do it slowly because I think once you start these buildings, then you'll start getting the educated people in there slowly. And maybe it rebalances that way, but maybe if it's just like too many at once, it doesn't work. But I feel like even then they still had a lot of educated workers in those spots. A little bit confusing. Maybe I'll just knock down some more and put a public library there. Almost not going to show up because of anxiety, but then I was just like, screw it. Good for you. Did you have fun? Once you got there? Hopefully the Lonzo Ball got an extension too. Hopefully once you got through the anxiety, then it was actually fun. A lot more of a workout that I wanted to be, but my core sucks. Was it like, were they doing like drills that hit your core or just generally? The general actions were hitting the core. I still have to work tonight. I needed to finish something earlier, and I was getting so tired at the end of the day that I just left. I was like, okay, I'm going to finish this when I get home. Came home and took a nap, as planned. But, therefore, I still have to do it. Late nap equals more energy now? Yes. When you're sliding to hurl the rock, you have to hold a lunge the whole time? Oh, dang. Yeah, I was like, if I take a nap, at least I can like be awake for stream and then have enough energy to do the work afterwards too. So bought a bag of limes just now for the brand. How fast were the limes? How are these doing? All right, now they got the educated workers they were looking for. They're getting there, I think. And you still have places with 7 overeducated workers. I don't understand. Do I slowly just expand the district? To kind of take over that corner too. 8 overeducated workers, 5 overeducated workers. Let's get bold. Life is really on the up today. Everyone in curling is really nice. Are there kids that grow up playing curling, or does it stem from another sport? Quickly become one of the gang. So interesting. Not enough educated workers here on this side. How did this happen? Got a public library over there. Nothing over there yet, but why not? Possible to sneak a high school into this corner? I don't think so. Any thoughts on the MLB The Show trailer, Matt? I think there was some good stuff mentioned. Who knows how it'll end out, how it'll be executed, but, you know, we got some intriguing items in there for sure. Landfill is full. I think they pretty much sorted out the worker thing over here. For some reason, they can't figure it out here. I think it's because all this is, like, new. So they don't have people graduating yet. But they also have too many overeducated workers here. What is happening? They don't want to take a job across the street, apparently. Industry's increasing again. We will do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. None of this can be zoned, but we can bulldoze these. Don't need them anymore. All right, one more look at traffic real quick. I think a lot of this opened up pretty well. There's this traffic going this way, but there's nobody stuck. And it's all, like, into the city. That's pretty much okay. But I will just make this road a little bit bigger. I can make that 4 lanes. Nice. That 4. Already 4. Cool. Sitting on 500K. Can I put a big baseball field out here? Medium baseball stadium, city baseball stadium. Could put one out there. Could put one here. But this is just the industry space. Trying to see if there's anywhere that I could fit it and then like get rid of some stuff. That's residential. Probably don't want to put it there. Let's just put a small something. Horseshoe Stadium. It's even bigger than the city stadium. Sure is. This one could almost fit. If I get rid of that street, it'll fit. Nice. Okay. Yep. It's just a Jetpack Cat now. Or Pokemon. One of the two. Alright. I gotta go back to work apparently. So I should probably get off. I did a Jetpack Cat, yeah. I did try to schedule the ads, and it was supposed to tell me when the ads were starting, but I don't think I got a notification for that, now that I think about it. But it also reduced the number of ads, so for some reason it defaulted to like 5 minutes an hour. So now it's at least dropped to 3 minutes an hour, and it says run a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes. So we'll just have to see if there's any more control that I can do. Because there used to be like, you used to be able to just hit a button and then the ads start playing. And I don't know if that's still the case. So I have to look into that a little bit more. So if I can do that, that'll be a little easier to schedule. But hopefully there were less ads for everybody else. In the meantime, let's go find someone to raid. We got about a month until MLB The Show comes out. We will be streaming it. I'll stream it as soon as I can, so if it helps me to get early access, then I will, but I don't think I will need to. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys hanging. Hope you had a good time. I'm going to say hi to Major League Mike. And he's playing Fall Guys. Good stuff. All right, guys, have a great night. I will see you next time. Peace.